Good morning, Hillside family. It's lovely to see you all, even remotely. Wayne asked me to just give you a quick update about what's happening with some initiatives around just managing the COVID crisis, because we understand that although the lockdown has had significant impact in terms of stopping the spread of the disease, and it's amazing to see those figures. In fact, I think some of the commentators looked at those at that spread and said that maybe there was even some sort of a supernatural intervention that had happened, that curve had flattened so dramatically. So I think our prayers are definitely working, although we need to keep praying, especially through winter. But we do know that, unfortunately, there's been a huge impact on the economy and growing cases of hunger, and also other concerns about whether people are safe under lockdown. And in terms of responding to that, there have been a number of people who've been joining together across the country to try and find clever solutions to try and meet people's needs. So what initially happened is there was an incredible initiative that started in Cape Town called Cape Town Together. And what they did is they mapped out their city, joined people together in community groups across streets, neighborhoods, wider communities, just to find out who's in need, who has problems, who has concerns. It might be the elderly, it might be children who are out of school, who need to be educated, it could be women and children who are struggling with abuse. And also, I think significantly, we know that there are problems with hunger. And so the idea is that communities take care of each other, and then that we are also paired with other communities that we know are impoverished and are going to have even greater needs. So this has now been brought from Cape Town. And this week, we launched what's been called Gauteng Together, which is basically our own community-based initiatives here in Gauteng. And what the rallying call is now is for us as communities to say, where can we help? And as I say, it might be as simple as just finding out that somebody's in quarantine at the moment and doesn't have groceries. It might be making sure that your elderly neighbor is okay. It might be making masks. It might be helping to distribute food. There are many different levels that one could get involved in. And I know that there are already, there have been initiatives that have been set up in our area. We have, I think there's at least one in Linden. There are some in Northcliffe. There are others in the area. And so the call is, if this is something that is really God is putting on your heart, is consider getting involved. It's quite easy. You can join up on the Gauteng Together website, and I can send Wayne those details to put on our group. And I say you can get involved at whatever your level is. And hopefully what will then happen is that suburbs like Linden and we're here in Parkhurst will get paired up with other far more vulnerable communities. So there are already what they're calling CANs, Community Action Network groups. There are already CANs in places like Orange Farm, in Alexandra, in places like that. And you have an opportunity to either give financially or in terms of your resources or in terms of your time or prayer or anything that you can give. You can participate in that way. So if people are keen on doing that, it's going to be an incredibly worthwhile initiative. And the idea is that the more people who are involved, the wider ground we can cover, and the more we can really cut off as soon as possible what we know are going to be quite catastrophic results of people losing their jobs and not being able to feed their families and not being able to take care of each other properly. So thanks, guys. If you want more information, you're also welcome to just give me a shout and I can tell you a bit more.